Guys, so this property right here, we put in an offer for $40,000 above list price and still did not get it. Are you kidding me? There is nothing worse than being outbid on your dream home when you've gone $40,000 above list price in this market. Hi, I'm Brooke Hengst with the Sell with Brooke team at Keller Williams, and welcome to another episode of Are You Kidding Me? One of the most frustrating things in this market is getting your offer accepted in a crazy bidding war situation. So we're going to talk today on how to make that offer super competitive so that we can make the seller fall in love with us and everything about our offer in an instant. Okay guys, as a listing agent, I want to let you in on a few things that listing agents are looking for in a strong offer. And as we talk about those in writing strong offers, one of the most important things is just play nice. So getting an offer accepted is one thing, but getting your offer completely from under contract to closing is a totally different beast. So for a seller, trying to strong arm them into taking this irresistible offer that may or may not close in that way can be a huge turnoff. So really, we want to assure the seller that we're going to close no matter what, because if not, that seller is going to give us a big, don't want to work with you. So when we're really nice to the listing agents and really nice to the sellers, it goes a long way. Being nice in a transaction and being very effective with your communication skills really shows evidence of the ability to get from under contract to close. So it's more important than you think. It's about building rapport and building trust within the agent and the seller. The next thing we're going to talk about is really the strength of your offer. And when we're talking about financing, we really want to put ourselves in the best position for our loan to be pre-qualified, pre-approved to show the strength of our financial consideration to a seller. So the financial pre-qualification process is so important in this market, and it's really important to be able to work with one of our top lenders. There are some lenders that will pre-approve a borrower, but don't necessarily have them pre-qualified. And the pre-qualification is so important for a seller to know that we've already had our finances reviewed, we've been through a preliminary underwrite, and that loan is very confidently through the start of its process. So let's talk about your financing options. Some people may prefer to go FHA because it's lower funds down and they know that loan type. However, I think when going through the process, we have to explore what options you have. A conventional loan can sometimes be stronger than FHA for different reasons, so we really want to know what your strongest loan opportunity is as you go out and make offers. The other thing we look at are some of the terms that we're offering a seller. In a hot, competitive market, we may want to be able to waive inspection. And what this means is that we would still do an inspection. However, we're letting the seller know we are not going to come back at you and nickel and dime you for XYZ items that we might have asked for before. So really for a buyer, it's being willing to take on some deferred maintenance items that may or may not come up as a result of the inspection. So one of the things you're also going to want to consider is what happens when you do go up against a cash offer. Are there other deadlines in the contract that we can waive? Are there loan termination deadlines and appraisal deadlines? And yes, these deadlines you can waive, and we can talk about what that would look like for you as you enter into a transaction. The fact of the matter is that the offer is not only about cash and the price, it's also about the terms and the collective idea of what we're offering a seller. There's a good chance that that seller is also going to be finding their next property, and there's other terms that we can offer that can really accommodate them with their next home search. But what I want to tell you is one way that we can really get our offer to stand out, and that's plugging into an emotional outlet of showing who we are. I've had lots of success over the years having my clients write the seller a love letter, just saying a little bit of information about who they are and really how they felt when they walked into the seller's home. A little goes a long way in just building that rapport and letting the seller know who's going to be in their next home and how they're going to treat it like their own. Okay, so let's put this case in point. If we've got two offers that a seller's reviewing, and one is an all-cash offer from an investor who may rent it out or may fix it up and put it back on the market, and then we have a financed offer from a family with a love letter talking about how much they love the home and how they plan to grow their family in this home. That could go either way, guys. We really could sway the homeowner and the seller into going with the picturesque opinion of what's happening with their home versus the investor option. And you see, this plays into things because sellers have an emotional connection to their home. They have memories, they have relationships, and they have neighbors that they may want to introduce that next homeowner to. So our idea of being able to build rapport with that seller and send them a little letter from us really can go a long way in getting our offer to the top. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys to see some of the tactics that we're using to get offers accepted in this crazy real estate market. You see, buying a home is typically a business decision. There's a lot of process that goes behind it, but there's also a lot of emotion as well. So if we can tie in the emotional aspect with really writing a strong offer that offers tools and terms for a seller to love, that's where success happens. So thank you again for watching another episode of Are You Kidding Me? If you've got questions about the home buying, selling, or investing process here in the real estate market in Denver, Colorado, let me know. Would love to have those conversations. Again, hit subscribe on our YouTube channel, and without further ado, have a great day.